Hey, what's good everyone? It's CJ. We're back at it again today. Today we're going to make a smooth trap beat in Logic. Before that, if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell. This way you're notified anytime I drop some new content. A big shout out to Cymatics. They sent me over their new free sample pack called Zodiac Volume 2. It's a must-have. You definitely need to download this. It's free. I'll put a link in the description for you to go check it out. Let's head over to Logic and start making this beat. Let's go. Okay, so I just opened up Logic, imported some of the stems from one of these samples that comes from the Zodiac Volume 2 pack by Cymatics. And let's just have a preview of the first 8 bars here, and then we'll decide how we're going to approach this sample. It's super fire. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the percussion here because I'm going to be adding my own percussion, and I'm also going to remove the bass line because I want to add my own bass to it. So we'll stick with just the piano and the vocal. Now this sample is in 94 BPM. I definitely want to speed it up a bit. Let's turn on flex, and what we'll do is set each of these to polyphonic. And the reason I'm doing that is because when I speed it up, I don't want the sample to be pitched up at the same time. I just want the BPM to speed up, but ensure that the pitch of the sample doesn't get messed with. So let's go ahead and bring it up in speed. Now at this point, what I'll start doing is I'm going to add some more instrumentation to this, and then, we'll have some more flexibility when it comes to the arrangement. This is one of my favorite saxophones to use. It's called the classic Film Noir alto sax. Once you've recorded that, let's bounce that in place and make an audio file out of that. This will just help with CPU load on your computer if you just bounce them right into place. I'm going to definitely make this a little wider in stereo. I'm going to use a binaural pan for that. Let's also add a little bit of reverb to that saxophone. Another cool thing you could do with this flex pitch is stretch these samples out. So I feel like the vocal may be a little bit too fast. What I'll do is just come and hover my mouse on this area until you see the symbol like so, and drag it out another 8 bars. Let's EQ that vocal a little bit. Okay, let's add a bass to this, and what I'll do is bring in Alchemy. Use a 70s classic synth bass, but I'm going to cut the high end off and mids. Let me pause right here. For only $3 a month, you get to sign up for my Patreon and download all of my project files anytime I drop a new tutorial. If you're not using Logic, it doesn't matter because I include the stems, the MIDI, and the one-shot files for you to use in any DAW. I put a link in the description for you to sign up. Go check that out when you have a chance. Let's get back to this beat. Let's bring in a hi-hat loop from the Hats on Fire Volume 3 kit. Choose something that's in a similar BPM, like this one right here, hi-hat loop 12, which is at 115 BPM. I'm going to hold Option down and shorten it so it's in the same BPM. Let's tame the highs of that hi-hat a little bit. You could also use a de-esser to, which is normally used for vocals, but you could use that on a hi-hat too to, tame those sibilances. I'm going to add a clap here using the pattern region. Bring that to 32 steps. Now, let's add a little bit of a reverb to that clap as well. Using the binaural pen, I'm going to try and make this kick a little more fatter by just bringing it more mono like this. I want to try and add a halftime to that hi-hat just to see what happens if we slow down the hi-hat a bit. Some automation and actually going to adjust the mix of the halftime on the hi-hat and lower it as the beat progresses a little bit. So I'm going to also come in here, duplicate that piano. And what I'm going to do here is bring this down. And then on this section, let's try pitching it up to see how it sounds like. 12 semitones. We could tame that a little bit using an EQ. What I want to do to counter that is bring the vocal down in pitch. So what I'm going to do is cut the vocal right where that pitched piano starts, duplicate that. Let's bring this one up. I'm going to use a sound shifter for that as well. And now go the opposite direction, 12 semitones down. Let's see what that sounds like. So for the intro, I'm just going to have the piano play. Now for the verses, I definitely need an 808, so let's go searching for an 808 that's going to match this. to take all my instruments except for the basses and run them through an auxiliary channel. That aux channel, what I'm going to do is add the Cymatics origin. This is going to give it that lo-fi feel. Okay, I think this beat is pretty much done. Let's have a listen to the final product. Hey, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this tutorial today. If you learned something new, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Sign up for my Patreon, and also be sure to download Cymatics' new free sample pack called Zodiac Volume 2. It contains some really fire samples for you to make some beats with, so all the links are in the description. My name is CJ, and I'm out for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.